Spell coat. Coat, yes.
They understand me, they don't understand you, they don't understand you, they don't understand.
Here's Wayland and Madam.
Girls!
Hey, it's Michael J. And I'm sitting here with my marionette collection, at least part of it, because I'm going to talk about puppets. Well, a particular kind of puppet that people find really creepy. Ventriloquist dummies. Creepy, right? Although I've always had a fascination with them. Now, I myself am not a ventriloquist. I never mastered it, although I have had a few ventriloquist dummies in my life. When I was a kid, I had a Howdy Doody puppet, which I don't have anymore. Can't tell you where it went. And when I was an adult, living in New York, I purchased a professional ventriloquist dummy. And this is what he looks like. I had him for a while, just for fun. I never really performed with him or anything. And when I had to downsize at one point, I ended up selling him. So I don't have him anymore. But I just got to thinking about how enjoyably creepy I find ventriloquist dummies and thought I would give you some nightmares today. So, good luck to you.
Good morning, Judge Bergen.
Good morning.
The most famous ventriloquist in history has got to be Edgar Bergen and his dummy, Charlie McCarthy.
You must have been an exceptional student to have this great honor bestowed upon you.
I don't like to brag, but I was pretty good in arithmetic and even better in history. And when it came to spelling, I was the top.
You don't say.
Yes. You don't believe me, do you?
Oh, I'll take your word for it.
Go ahead, give me a word. I'll show you. Give me a word.
Oh, never mind.
Go ahead, give me a word. Easy word, yes.
Well, spell coat.
Coat,
Yes.
Coat. Coat. Yes, sort of got me off my guard that time. Coat.
Edgar Bergen wasn't technically the best ventriloquist because his lips moved so much that he even made fun of himself about it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Charlie, tonight we're playing the Palace.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I hope you won't embarrass me like you did in Las Vegas.
What about Las Vegas? I thought I gave a very moving performance.
Yes, it was moving, all right. Especially your lips. Oh, no.
His other regular character was Mortimer
Oh,
Snurd.
that's good. Yeah. Well, don't fool with your set, folks. I really look this way. No.
What's the matter, Mortimer? Can't you give them a little more sex appeal?
Oh, Mr. Bergen.
Here he is in Walt Disney's Fun and Fancy Free.
Giant got killed, Daddy did. I don't like them sad endings. Oh, and now you don't understand. Oh, Willie was a nice giant, he was. He just got too big for his britches. But you don't understand. No, don't touch me. I'll be all right. Oh, excuse me. What I'm trying to explain, Mortimer, is that Willie the Giant didn't actually exist. No, he's a metaphysical phenomenon of your subconscious mind, a phantasmagoria of your mental faculty. In other words, just a figment of your imagination. No! Yeah, so there's nothing to be upset about.
Hey! Has anybody seen anything of a teensy-weensy little mouse?
No,
Well, Edgar, I see the sap is running.
He's always the same. Yeah, nasty. All right. Now, gentlemen, now, please, every time you meet, you start bickering. Now, why not, I ask you? Why not bury the hatchet?
All right, and I think I know where I'm going to bury it, too.
You're not too funny since Jerry left, are you?
Edgar Bergen started his act in 1919 and kept going through radio, movies, and TV, working the same act for most of the 20th century.
Part of the furniture
Not me.
There isn't a lot to spare.
So what? Who cares?
Whatever we have.
His last film appearance was The Muppet Movie in 1979.
I think we should thank the judges of today's contest, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy.
You're not gonna believe who the winner is, folks. Oh, come now, Charlie. It's their movie. Oh, so tis.
Jay Johnson played a ventriloquist on the sitcom Soap.
Hey, Bob and I have been working on a new act. We thought you might like to see it.
All right, wait a minute. All right. What's that?
Okay, I got it. It's red. It's round. It's an apple. This is amazing.
Johnson still has one of the best acts around. Here he is in his Broadway show, The Two and
Oh,
Only.
my God, you sound just like me. Oh, I certainly do not. Oh, you certainly do. No, I don't know. They understand me. They don't understand you. They don't understand you. They don't understand me. They don't know what the heck is going on now. Yes, they do.
One of the funniest TV variety acts was Waylon Flowers and Madam.
Girls, we've got to talk. All this about the perfect 10. I mean, who are they kidding? You know and I know you're never going to find one. I've been looking for years. In places you'd never dream of going. And the best I've ever found was a 3.5. And that was in centimeters.
Okay, let's go creepy now. See that character above everyone's heads? It's the dummy act from Cabaret. Remember?
Hello, stranger.
Abracadabra, I sit on his knee. Presto, changeo, and now he is me. Hocus pocus, we take her to bed. Magic is fun. We're dead.
Josephine Levine presents Magic, a terrifying love story starring Anthony Hopkins, Anne Margaret, and Burgess Meredith. Rated R.
It's stuff like this that give ventriloquists a bad name.
Drops of pants for you. Shut up, Corky, you do it so good. It ain't better than the garbage man. Ah!
Hey, Ben. How do you like it? I think it's going to be terrific.
What's with gangrene? Blue Cross repossess your tongue?
Come on in, shut up. Come on in, Ben. I'll do the whole routine for you. How the hell did you ever find me? You're amazing.
I bet it was that kid cab driver. He must have called the office and found you.
Is that right? That's it? Yeah, I told him I was with William Morris. You look like a hustler, so I give him 100 to shut him up. How much did you give him to talk?
Doesn't matter.
Right here. That's the main thing. That's it. Right. Come on, grab yourself a seat. And, watch. Just remember that I haven't got this anywhere near performance level yet.
How long you been like this, kid?
Like what?
This is Bill Murray in The Cradle Will Rock.
Hello. We are ready for our tutorial.
We're ready for our tutorial.
We're ready to learn how to be funny.
And how to do the mouth thing.
He's a ventriloquist who doesn't survive the demise of vaudeville.
I pounded on your door. I didn't hear an answer.
Am I going on next?
No, sir. This is your slot. I sent Sid and Larry on to cover for you.
That's nothing. A woman can make a monkey out of a man in an hour.
That's my act.
I made a monkey out of you.
I'm sorry, sir. We had to do something.
Or was it the lumberjack? No. Your brother.
Really, Melvin, you're giving me a headache.
A headache? Only people with brains have headaches.
You know times are hard when I look at you and see firewood.
Hey, what are you saying?
Why, my oaken friend, Mr. Roosevelt, has laid us off.
Got that?
Politics.
I told you shouldn't have rattled on my friends.
Friends?
Uh-oh.
Did you say friends? Those Reds are your friends?
Sorry, comrade.
Take a gander at Mr. Snuggles, if you don't mind nightmares.
And who is this we have with us here today? Show some manners, you social retard. Introduce me to our guest. I don't know what makes him so stupid, but it sure does work. Hi there, big fella. And what is your name?
Are you crazy? And what is this shit?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Are You Crazy? What's the R stand for?
Are you for real?
That's a funny first name. Well, Mr. Real Crazy, how do you know Miles here?
Is this some kind of fucking joke?
Yeah, sure. And I got a punchline for you. What's black and blue and doesn't enjoy sex anymore? There. Whatever you're thinking, it's gonna be way worse.
The TV show Gotham was a perfect breeding ground for an evil ventriloquist dummy named Mr. Scarface.
I cannot believe that you told him about the sub, and that you're playing along with his psychosis.
Obviously, he was gonna kill you. I bought us time.
So, Mr. Scarface and I have discussed our options. And the submarine sounds like a good plan.
And since we'll need the smart one to build this hay burner, he can keep sucking air. But Penguin ain't so lucky. Do it, then! Ventilate that mook!
I'm so sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I wish things would have turned out differently.
Arthur, I want you to listen to what I'm saying.
Applesauce! You're a liar and a thief! All you do is take! Take!
Take! And you never give anything.
For the Royal Academy of Sciences, Monsieur de la Chapelle concluded that ventriloquism was not a matter of a physical abnormality of the human physiology. And number two, ventriloquism is not a matter of demon possession. I conclude, therefore, that ventriloquism is mental illness.
Oh, we start getting with this. Oh, my, oh, my.
I've known this dummy like the back of my hand, I swear. In my own hand, a revolutionary.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man exploits my labor for his own profits. This capitalist pays me zero, works me whenever he likes. I sleep in a coffin-like apartment.
You're a dummy!
Dummies! This is what he calls us, brothers and sisters.
Not you, folks.